Alrighty, y'all. We have a Kawasaki Ignition that we started during Saturday Morning Live. And if you missed that, it's Saturday Morning Live 7. We took it out of the housing, as we have here. And what we did on that, you're going to have to go watch it yourself because it got to be fairly involved. Long story short, breaking it down, is when it's in the ignition, it's got real heavy spring tension. You click it, you turn it to on with the key or by picking it. And in Saturday Morning Live, we ended up using this little guy. And basically, you have to slide it through the slot that is located there. Once it's in the picked position, you have a slot that you can get through right there. This trick does work. I'm serious, y'all. It may not be easy to do, but if you can get the right little tool down in there and pull those legs up, or, I mean, honestly, yeah, you could drill a hole on the other side, but I wouldn't do that. Drill a hole on the other side and you just poke it and pull it and you'll be done. Because I have a better chance of getting it here. Let me use this to pull the core. Yeah, there we go. And also another thing is when you do start pulling the core, you put tension on the you put tension on your pick that's in there pulling up the wafer. Ha! I just did it. Hold up, y'all. So I just needed to focus. Where are we? Say you believe me. So what I was just saying is the tip of your pick gets caught up in there. But look at that. Look at that. Heckin' yeah. Come on. Come on. Y'all weren't believing me, were you? Tell the truth. Come on. You can do it. You can. There we go. You can do it. I'm kind of just glad. So at this point, it's easy. We just make a key for it, right? Yay, we're finally done with this. But let me show you what I was doing the whole time. So there's our stupid retainer poking up the dang wrong way. There's our open bottom. And I successfully used this guy. Yay, this guy. Yay, little. But yep, I'm just sticking it in there basically and pulling it. See? Y'all all thought I was lying about this whole process. Anyway, what I did was yank, pull it down. It's just really hard to do because it's got those open legs. But yep, pulled it down like that, and out it pops. So now I just got to go stick a key in it and cut the key. Boom, 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 boom. Heckin' yeah. So in the live, we took this through that slot and you grab, basically you very difficultly reach in here, grab and pull until, come on, focus, until you manage to get a grip on the leg. Oh, so there we go. And you pull it back because they have open legs. It's like the wafer. Just using this as I used in Saturday Morning Live. You just take the bottom, it's just remove the bottom and it's an open leg wafer. So you're basically having to go in right beside it and just like grab the edge and pull down. And at the same time, have something hooked in here, hooked behind a wafer and pull out. So you have to do them both simultaneously. I almost broke my pick doing that. So now we're at the stage, for those of you who saw that and want to see the rest, what we have is an X255 key. Refocus, it goes in just fine, refocus again. And we're going to read the depths on this pretty easily now. So we have, looks like 1, 3, 2. Nope, that is a 1. So that's a 2. There's a 1 right there. This is definitely a 1 cut or a no cut. So it's 5-way for 4 depths. We have 2, 4. This is sticking up just a little bit more. So 2, 4, 3, 1, 2. This would be extremely easy to clip out on a list sheet clipper. In fact, I wanted to do that for this video, just for the clicks, but I'm not. So we're going to use the 1200. So basically, I pulled out my motorcycle reference. I looked up Kawasaki four-wheeler. Went down. We have a what ended up being X255 key. So we go X255 as one of these keys, which means it's one of these series, and it doesn't really matter which series it is. We know it's a 5 cut, so it can be 101K through 175K or any of these other numbers. We're going to go back down here to lock codes, which is my preferred method. We're just going to put in one of these numbers, so we'll just do 101K and click on motorcycle, Kawasaki. And we have 43211. We've got all our depths. If for some reason this didn't have a 4 or a 3, you would just do 102K. 433. So that doesn't have a 2 in it, so we wouldn't know without trying to, you could deduce what it was, but instead you just find you a code that has all the depths and spaces, which was the 101K right there. And we're going to pull off this, and we're going to write down the spacing: 157, 256, 354, 453, 551, and this is a 1, 2, 3, and 4 depth. So 4 is 236, 3, second one, 3 is 256, 2, which is the third one, which is up 276, and 1, the last two, 295, which is basically a no cut. So you really don't even have to cut the 295. So then we're going to come over here. We're going to knock us out a key to those numbers, which we did not bring with us. So these are our numbers. Can you see them right here? Yeah. All right. So it's a double-sided convenience key. We already switched the wheel. It uses the thin wheel, the CW1011. And our first space is 157. So that would be 150. Zoom in a little bit there. 150. 5, 6, 7. And our first cut was what? 2? What did we say it was? 2, 4, 3. What was it? 2, 4, 3, 1, 2. 2, 4, 3, 1, 2. So 2 at 157. 2 is 276. Oh, I moved the wrong wheel. 157. Close enough. 276. So that's right there. And then we're going to go to 256, which is 255, 256. And that was a 4, which is 236. And we're going to go to 354, so that's 354-ish. 3 was our next one. 256. 453 is our fourth space, and it was a no cut, so we're just going to bypass that. And 551 right there was a 2, right? Yep, 276. So 276. At this point, you can just check your key. Let's go ahead and scrape off that. Make sure you're right before you go cutting cutting anymore. Oh, wrong side. Let's put it in on the right side. And, ooh, wait. You're not right. How come you're not right? Well, that's just strange. Spacing's right. That first two is correct. I wonder why that's not going down. 4 was as low as we could go. Well, we're gonna say that is incorrect. So let's just go ahead and cut deeper. When in doubt, cut deeper. We're actually on, so we need to cut 2, 3, and 5 a little bit deeper, obviously. So let's put it back in here. Go to position 2, which was 256. 256, and it was a 4, which was 236. So we're gonna go down, and it's 256, 236, 276. So that's 20 difference. So let's go down to 216. Let's see what happens. 216 maybe, and then number 2, which was 354, which is right in there. We need to go another depth. We thought it was 3. We're going to go 4, so 236. And then go to the tip, which was 551, and go from 2 to 3, which is 276 to 256. And we're going to put that right there. I'm going to brush this off because it is a little, it's got a little stuff there. Okay, got it brushed off. And always when you're picking up a plug and working with it, make sure you keep your fingers over it. Oh, wrong way again. Oh, there we go. So going 1 deep there was, I guess, just necessary. We must have looked up the wrong space and depth. What's going on right there? We're too deep right there. Oh no. Is our spacing off? Yeah, that wasn't too deep before, but now it is. I'm just gonna have to look in there and see where it's falling. What we can do there is actually pull that wafer out real quick. Carefully, don't lose it. Hold the spring in. Let's look in there and see where it's falling. Huh. Interesting. Spacing is right. I don't know why that would have done that, y'all. I don't know why the depths are off either. It's just weird. Let me go double check. So now we're going to use the other side. So instead of wasting a blank, which we just obviously just did, I'm going to check it on the other side. Again, we have our same thing. I'm going to go back over here to the code place and type in another code, see if we have some difference. So let's go 326K. How about 326K? Should be the same space and depth, though. Same space and depth. We can try a YH47. There may be something going on with how this was sitting in the machine. Plus, that's like really close. You know, if that's recessed, that's not gonna work. So while this is indeed a Kawasaki key, and we were cutting by Kawasaki depths, it just did not work out well. So instead, we're just gonna freehand this. So basing it off those numbers. Actually, let's double check. Sometimes this tip. Oh, it's not going to cause a problem. It's not going to cause a problem. You just need to make sure. So honestly, most motorcycles are around the start at 150 and go 250, whatever the case is. So we're just going to go ahead and knock down, based on the same numbers, 276. Yeah. And then 256, and then we're going to pull it back out and look at it. 236. The 354, which was a 3, so that's 256. And then 1 and 2, so go down 236. 2 was 276. Okay, we'll see if this works instead. It may just be the key blank. May have been the key blank can do weird things to it. Did not. It's still doing the same exact thing it did before. Everything's lining up with space and depth. Well, let's just go forward on 2 and 3. Go down a little bit more. Let's go to 220. 354, go down from 3 to 56 to 226. 226. Let's see if that does it. That should do it. That will indeed, that'll cover us. We're good there. Looks a little funny, but that's okay. And we'll move over to the duplicator. We're set on double-sided. No, I did not brush it yet. That's okay. Won't hurt the lock that bad. My old machine doesn't want to wake up today. There we go. Push it in all the way, it works. Just needs lubricant, I believe. Play the switcheroo. let's go brush them. Alrighty. You notice I'm using that key that was a mistake. This has really odd positioning. Yeah, that's how it goes. Alright, and then we need to go here, push this down. I'm gonna keep fighting the good fight, y'all. Keep fighting the good fight. We're trying to put it in upside down. That may have been why it wasn't working. May have been. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. And hope it never has to come back out. Where's our other key? So that's it. Easy as pie, right? Easy as pie. On off, on off. Kind of a weird cut, but that's how the ball bounces. Needs some lube though. We lubed this in the beginning, even though it's a bad idea, but it just needed it. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments, make sure and check out Saturday Live 7 to see about how I ended up getting that out. Took a little bit longer than I thought it would, because I didn't have the correct tools with me when I first started. You do have to have some pokey jabby tools. And I did waste a key blank, but it is what it is. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. If you have any questions or comments, as always, post them in the comment section.